Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a review on the latest products from L'Oreal. It is their Infallible 24-hour fresh wear products. They went ahead and sent over the foundation, concealer, and their newest product, a foundation and a powder. Now I'm really excited to play with this. However, I didn't get to end the video. I am so sorry, but if you guys want a video let alone just with this, please put it down below. But I did go in deep with the foundation. I did mix a few shades because I wanted the perfect color, and as you can see, I matched it well. So I'm gonna let you know now, I actually really love these products. I think they're worth it. But if you want to know exactly why, the consistency, you know, all the details about the foundation, go ahead and keep on watching. If you want to see more of my videos, you can go ahead and go down below and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I know sometimes it doesn't work, and that's why I've been setting my videos on premieres lately, so you guys get the latest updates when a video goes live or when it is scheduled to go live. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to see how I feel about these foundations, keep on watching. Today's video is going to be a review on mainly the skin it's going to be about the L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear foundation. This is what it looks like. I don't want to say this is new because I think this has been out for a hot minute. I know they've always came out with Infallible products, but it looked new in the packaging as far as like the claims, which I don't have, so I am sorry. Maybe it says it on the back. It's supposed to be breathable, buildable, and it's supposed to hold up to 24 hours and have like a really cute, not cute, but like good complexion. It has sunscreen, broad spectrum, SPF 25 basically, because I'm just tired and I'm just trying to make sense over here. So yes, they sent an email over basically saying like, hey, we want to send you like foundations, and I was like, okay, like that's great, I'll do a little review. And I did look up some reviews lately to see like if I was going to be the only one that's going to be late to the party per usual as far as reviewing this foundation. They also sent the concealer, which is a full wear concealer, and then they sent what I believe is probably like the star of the show, which is their new foundation and a powder. It's the same thing. This is what it looks like. It is very pretty. Looks like L'Oreal's normal packaging, very simple, and I'm super excited to play with it. We also have a new product I want to try today. I was going to use actually, I am going to use it because I don't not use it now. Like it just has to be used. And I'm going to be doing like my regular like face routine as far as what I normally do to see like if this could be like a new foundation I might like. So I'm going to go in with the Fenty Hydrating, the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Primer. And then I'm going to go in with the serum by Huda Beauty, and it's brand new. This is, I believe, her Thirst Trap juice, and it's a serum, and it has hyaluronic acid, peptides, aloe vera, and hollyhock rose. Sounds very pleasing, and it has like a little pushy thingy. So I'm just going to put some on my hands. That is the consistency of this primer. It's very watery. It's like smooth on the skin. It gives me very, ooh, I would compare it to like the Versali Quenched Moisture Serum. They're not like sticky serums, they're more of just like a water-based serum. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit more to my head. It is giving me a nice little glow, which I like, and it's also really good for the skin. I would just apply this like as like a daily wear serum. Now we're gonna go in with that Fenty primer. You guys know this has been my ride or die since the video, or my review on Fenty Beauty overall. So if you guys haven't watched that, go watch that now. But if you're new to my channel, hey, my name is Lauren. Let me proper introduce myself. But anyways, I am 20. I live with my man. We have a dog. His name is Ollie. He's pretty chill. He's a Maltipoo, which is a +1 because he is a hypoallergenic dog. I'm going to school for business marketing, currently in it, transferring to Sam Houston University. And that's pretty much all you need to know, aside from the obvious, I love makeup and hair. But anyways, that was my little intro. okay. But I'm just going to play with the foundations. They sent me 3 and I don't really know. They all look the same, I'm going to be honest. But they sent over the shades 425, 430, and then I got 440. So, I mean, they kind of all look identical. I'm just going to put them to the screen. They all look identical. There's not really a shade difference. I'm not going to use the lightest one because I know I'm not that light. But there's these two. I might just mix these two. So I'm going to mix 430 and then 440. Look at the consistency of that. Let's see if I can get it in the screen. It's very, like, milky. It's not thick at all. It's very watery. So I don't know if I like that. I'm going to do 3 pumps of each and then use like the bottom of my concealer brush and just blend it in. So this gives me my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer vibe. It sets really nicely though on the skin. It doesn't look harsh and like cakey. So I can see why they say it's like a buildable foundation versus like a full coverage. Because I'm pretty sure you can achieve like a full coverage face. But I would probably say this is really nice for my ladies who want like maybe 1 or 2 drops. Mind you, I put like 6 drops completely. Can y'all see this? So I'm just going over the same areas with my beauty blender to really build up that coverage. And that's what seems to be working for me. And I'm also not using my regular technique where I go in with a brush first. But usually I go in with my brush only if the consistency is like a, I want to say like a creamy to a very thick consistency, because that really breaks down the product on my skin. But my skin looks really pretty. So like, okay. I'm going to use my favorite, as always, Wonder Stick from NYX. And I'm going to see if we can darken up this foundation just a tad bit to add in that it is like enhancing my pores a little bit. But I also just have like really big pores. So I don't want to like judge that. And then like when I actually set it with like powder and stuff, it actually looks pretty nice. So I'm going to wait for my final review result, like product, to be the answer of this review. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to use a brush to blend out my bronzing, because I normally do that with my other routine, which is applying my foundation with a brush and then going back in and blending it out with my foundation brush. But since we use the sponge, I just have to use any little fiber brush to blend out my bronzer. And I also think it's a plus one for you guys to see if the product is only like L'Oreal approved, where you can only use L'Oreal products, or you can like branch out and use some other brands products and it blends perfectly and seamlessly together. But so far so good. I actually like how everything is setting together. And if you know like my makeup, the normal routine, I don't really blend out my nose like the proper way. I just apply it however. But my skin is looking beautiful. It's giving me like a satin finish. But I'm going to apply a little bit more bronzer to my head. Now that I've bronzed and you're adding a little bit more color, time to play with some concealers. So I'm going to use the lightest one. Ooh, alright. She is a little bit on the yellow side. No biggie. If we need to fix it, I'll use my Fenty one. But she is a tad bit yellow. But I think I've always known L'Oreal to be really yellow ever since I used them. And I've been using L'Oreal since I was like young. So this is really yellow in person. On camera it's looking pretty white. And I think that's important too, because I know a lot of MUAs use this for studio lighting. For it to be so affordable, this is used for studio lighting, so perfect for like TV shows, you know, actors and stuff, because their makeup is really enhanced versus a regular person's makeup routine. But I like it. It's blending out really nicely. Really easy too. Alright guys, so I went ahead and applied a little bit of powder underneath the eyes. I don't want to use the foundation powder underneath my eyes only because I feel like it's going to crease, and I love having a white base as powder on underneath my eyes and all of my T-zone. So I went ahead and used my Puff Puff Pass by Chic Beauty. Love the powder. I've been using it nonstop for the past couple weeks. And now what I want to do is try the foundation on the outer perimeters of my face and see if we can get like a natural satin finish. So then when I go in with my bronzers and I go in with my highlighters, we still have like a dewy look and it looks very natural, because I feel like we're going to achieve a bit of a natural look today versus our normal cakey, dramatic look. So here's a nice little everyday look for you guys. I'm definitely going to do 140. I feel like that is my shade. You guys can see it is picking a little bit more orange on camera, but I promise it actually is my shade. I don't know if it's matching or not. So I am obsessed with this powder already. It's my shade. I actually want to go in with this bronzer brush from Alamar Cosmetics, but it's perfect for like just achieving, it's a lot of fallout. Perfect for achieving like pause. Did it just make my face muddy? Okay, sorry, that was like a big dip into what I was saying, but I'm just trying to see what the purpose is. I feel like that's making me really cakey. Like, it said it was a foundation. I guess it is a foundation, so I'm gonna stop using this now because it's making me really cakey. That's definitely a foundation. So if you have tried the Fenty Beauty, I'm pretty sure that's basically what it is, but affordable, because it's doing the same thing that the Fenty one did to me and making me really cakey. So definitely do not apply a powder foundation on top of your regular foundation. That's going to just be a big no-no all in one now, because I want to zoom in you guys a little bit. The lighting might change a little bit, but if you guys can see my skin, it's looking really nice. Let me fix my piercing because that's bothering me, and I know that bothers some of you guys, but as you can see, I don't have any highlight on the nose and I'm having a really nice satin finish. This foundation can be really buildable and full coverage at the same time. Like, you can have a really nice light type of look. This is probably my new favorite foundation. Are we replacing Beauty Creations foundation? Okay. Yes, so basically what I'm going to talk about is the foundation, how it's sitting on the skin. It's not heavy. I don't feel like I'm wearing any makeup at all, so that's really nice to have when it's coming to wearing a foundation like this, because it is a very watery consistency. So you would think it would kind of run and it'd be really liquidy on the face and you would feel heavy, but actually it feels really light. I feel like I could wear this throughout the day. So I want to apply highlighter with you guys. I was deciding whether I wanted to do it off camera or do it on camera, but my skin's looking so good. I'm giving this foundation so far like an 8 out of 10. I am a little bit cakey, and in between like my nose area, I'm sorry if that looks weird, but like in between my nose area is like my really, I guess like the most annoying area of my face when it comes to foundation, because it can cake up, and I'm seeing that a little bit right here, and it's not actually getting in the corners of my nose, but that's mainly because maybe I didn't apply it correctly and I was in a rush. But on my top lip as well, I'm getting a bit of cakiness where it's like really enhancing my pores. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. We are going with How Many Carats for the Fenty Beauty highlighter, and I'm just going to apply this how I normally would with my finger to see if it's going to rub away any foundation or concealer. And I'm just going to pat it in while kind of rubbing it into the skin so it does look a little bit more natural. And we didn't apply blush yet. I am starting to apply my blush after my highlight sometimes, just so I can get more of like a natural finish with my highlighter, but it's still booming. So I'm just applying this like on the apples of my cheeks, so we get a little bit of a shine. Apply a little bit to the nose. I'm just going to use another Kala brush, and this is like a big dome brush, and I'm just going to try to pat it lightly. So my blush looks actually really pretty on this foundation. It's not like bunching up how I normally would have an issue with. It's really setting on top of the skin and blending in seamlessly. And I love that. I love how my blush looks. It's really pretty. It's actually standing out a little bit more than how it would on my other foundations. So that's a +1. You guys know I'm obsessed with blush. I will use this stuff until the day I die. It is so pretty. Look at that. We are almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes off camera. I just wanted to show you how it actually blends really nicely with other brands. I think that's a really big thing nowadays, how brands only make it work with one brand, which is itself. But I think it looks really nice on the skin. I'm actually living for this foundation. I wish I could be up all night, but I do have school tomorrow. But let me just tell you, it looks really pretty. I just think my nose areas are my biggest issues. And a little bit, I'm not even creasing, guys, and that's crazy. So I'm going to have to actually put this to the test one day and give you like a review on my Instagram story. So if you don't follow me, my name's LAURENSREVENGE on Instagram. I'm just like shocked at my skin right now. It doesn't look cakey, except like, you know, for my upper lip. But it looks really nice on the skin. So yeah, if you want an update, check out my Instagram. I'm sure I'm going to update you guys sooner or later when I use the foundation again, which should be the next time I wear makeup. But I shall do my eyes like I said, and then I'll be right back to finish off the video. So I wanted to come back because while I was like doing my thing, I realized on the top is where it says the shades. So basically the one I used was 355 vanilla, but they sent me 360 and 365. This is cashmere and then this is Kahu, but I used vanilla. So cute. Not Kahu, it's cashew. I read it in Spanish. I'm funny. It really gave me a nice under eye, still giving me brightness. However, it is a little bit yellow, but that's okay. Like, I don't mind it. Like, I have a little bit of yellow in my skin, so I don't mind it as much. For my lip, because I know you guys are going to ask, I use the Brittany lip kit from the Morello X Beauty Creations collection. And that's pretty much it. I already named my eyes. My eyebrows, I use Beauty Creations. But anyways, let's get into the actual final review. So the foundation, 10 out of 10. I wish I could give you guys a full test. If I want to be brutal about something, it's always going to be my nose area, because that is such a big, I guess, like a peeve for me, because I like having an even base everywhere, and if my nose is already messed up, I know like it's probably going to crinkle up on my nose throughout the day. I wish, and I mean, guys, I'm sorry, but I wish I could try this out for 24 hours to see if it's going to actually stay on the face, you know, sit well. But if you watch any other reviews, hopefully they show you if it does stay, but I think it will. Most of my foundations stick throughout the day, but I don't really like how brands claim that it's their product that's supposed to last all day. Majority of the foundations I've used last all day. It just depends on your skincare and your prepping. So really do your prepping well. Find products that love your skin, and then from there you can build like a sustainable, like long-lasting product. So I don't think it's much of the product that's going to last well, as long as you're not like touching your face constantly or picking at it or anything like that. I think you should be fine, and the foundation should work for you. I am oily, so I'm like oily to combo, so it kind of depends on the day. We are in winter, so my skin's a little bit more on the drier side, which I like right now because I can go in with serums and really take care of my skin well. So I think it looks really good. I love the foundation. The concealer, I already raved about it earlier. I love it. I think it is a little bit more yellow than I like, but it does what it needs to do, and I love it. So I would say it's medium coverage. If you want like a full coverage effect, you just keep applying it. But then again, these products are really buildable. They did crease on my eyes, so I wouldn't recommend the concealer nor the foundation on your eye space if you're going to do any eyeliner or eyeshadow. Just stick to other, like the e.l.f. concealer and then P. Louise primer. So I wouldn't recommend these for priming your eyes. But if you're like a natural beauty and you just like go over all of your face, then that's perfectly fine. Just make sure you set well with powder. Next, I think this was supposed to be the main guy of the show, but it gave me cakey vibes, so I definitely want to retry this in a different video where I'm only prepping the skin and then applying this directly on my face with nothing else, only but prepped skin, to see if it's going to come off as a foundation. But I think it's actually really good coverage because I applied it right here, I believe, and I applied it down here, and it already came off a little bit like cakey, but that's because I already have product. But it did blend really nicely into the foundation that was already there and the powder. So I'd say I'd recommend it as long as you're trying it. You can never go wrong with trying new products. You can see if you like it or not. But I definitely say I'm going to do a different video just using the foundation and a powder. So yeah guys, I loved everything they sent over. Thank you again, L'Oreal, for sending this over. It's been fun. Let's just, you know, kind of work on the shades. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing night or day or 1 a.m. little vid show, okay? Because I know you're on YouTube late at night watching my video. It's okay. If you're during the day, you're chill. Have a good day. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. If you could please subscribe and like the video, that would mean the world to me. And yeah guys, I gotta go shower, get ready for school because it is probably 2 a.m. So I love you guys. Bye.